This book focuses on the principle of productivity and the mental and physical tools one can implement to achieve higher levels of productivity in life. Introduction. The book begins by highlighting the challenges of remaining productive in today's technologically advanced world. The author introduces the concept of starving distractions and feeding focus as a core principle for enhancing productivity. The book promises to equip readers with mental approaches, skills, and strategies for selecting and completing the most important tasks efficiently. It aims to present verified facts about productivity, debunk myths, and provide valuable insights for personal and professional growth. Chapter 1. Productivity, Promises and Pitfalls. The first chapter defines productivity as the ability to achieve results that benefit others and facilitate their success. The author stresses that the true essence of productivity lies in serving others, constantly improving one's skills, and helping others achieve their goals. It emphasizes the importance of finding fulfilling work and pursuing one's passions. The author draws from personal experiences, highlighting the transformative power of continuous learning and mastering essential skills, particularly in sales. The author emphasizes that sales skills are learnable and encourages readers to embrace the journey of skill development. The chapter concludes by advocating for decisive action, setting clear goals, and cultivating the determination to persist despite setbacks, as exemplified by Angela Duckworth's book, Grit. Chapter 2. The Psychology of Productivity. This chapter explores the psychological underpinnings of productivity, drawing upon the ideas of Ralph Waldo Emerson and Earl Nightingale, emphasizing that thoughts shape reality and individuals attract into their lives what they predominantly focus on. The author stresses the significance of self-esteem in shaping one's life experiences and shares a personal anecdote about the transformative power of self-affirmation. The chapter highlights the impact of self-belief on productivity, advocating for the development of a positive self-image as a highly productive individual. It encourages seeking advice from successful individuals in one's field and implementing their guidance. The importance of genuine self-esteem rooted in accomplishments is discussed, cautioning against overinflated self-perception. The chapter delves into techniques for enhancing self-image, including writing affirmations and visualizing oneself embodying desired qualities. It emphasizes the power of role modeling and learning from the examples of successful leaders and individuals. The chapter concludes by highlighting the profound influence of role models in shaping behaviors and beliefs, drawing parallels with the formation of romantic relationships. Chapter 3. Productive people are intensely goal-oriented. This chapter focuses on the power of clarity in goal setting as a foundation for productivity. The author stresses the importance of being clear about personal goals, desired outcomes, and the benefits one's product or service offers to customers. It emphasizes understanding customer needs, competitor offerings, and the customer's perspective on one's product compared to competitors. The chapter uses the analogy of snipers in warfare to highlight the significance of clarity in achieving desired outcomes. It emphasizes the importance of demonstrating the value proposition of one's product or service and persuading customers of its benefits. The author outlines 4 key questions decision-makers consider when purchasing a product or service and highlights the importance of addressing them effectively in sales conversations. The chapter then shifts to discussing the power of goal setting, noting that a small percentage of adults have written goals and plans. The author shares personal anecdotes from seminars, illustrating the transformative impact of goal setting on individuals' lives. Chapter 4. Productive people are organized. The 4th chapter emphasizes organization as a learned habit crucial for productivity. It argues against the notion of being inherently disorganized, suggesting that it leads to dependence on others for structure. The chapter uses military training as an example, highlighting how structured routines like bed-making foster discipline and organization. It advocates for prioritizing tasks, working on the most important one until completion, and planning the next day's activities in advance. The chapter stresses the importance of having clear, sequential steps for task completion, drawing parallels with recipes and checklists, as highlighted in the Checklist Manifesto. It encourages skill development through practice, citing personal experiences of learning to type to enhance writing productivity. The chapter shares an anecdote about accepting a challenging job and emphasizes the benefits of consistent organization, comparing it to skills like driving or typing. Chapter 5, A Treasure Trove of Productivity Methods. This chapter unveils a collection of powerful productivity techniques, providing readers with a toolkit for maximizing their effectiveness. 1. The 80-20 Rule, focusing on what truly matters. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, states that 80% of our results come from 20% of our efforts. The key to maximizing productivity, therefore, lies in identifying and focusing on that crucial 20%. This principle can be applied to all areas of our lives, from our work tasks to our relationships. By ruthlessly eliminating or delegating low-value activities, we free up time and energy to devote to those that truly move the needle. 2. The ABCDE Method, prioritizing with precision. This method provides a systematic approach to task prioritization. It involves assigning each task a letter from A to E based on its importance and urgency. Tasks, these are the most important tasks, the ones that will have the greatest impact on our goals. We should focus on completing these first. B tasks, important but less urgent tasks that can be tackled after the A tasks are complete. C tasks, tasks that would be nice to do but have minimal impact on our goals. D tasks, tasks that can be delegated to others. E tasks, tasks that can be eliminated altogether. By consistently using this method, we ensure that we are always working on the most valuable activities. 3. The Law of 3, identifying our core strengths. This principle suggests that we all have 3 core areas where we excel. By identifying and leveraging these strengths, we can maximize our impact and achieve exceptional results. The author encourages us to analyze our activities and pinpoint the 3 tasks that consistently produce the greatest value. By focusing on these core areas, we unlock our true potential and become highly productive in our chosen fields. 4. Upgrading our key skills, the path to continuous improvement. The author stresses the importance of continuously upgrading our skills, particularly those that are directly relevant to our goals. By investing time and effort in learning and development, we enhance our capabilities and become more valuable in our chosen fields. 5. Leveraging our special talents, playing to our strengths. This principle builds on the Law of 3, encouraging us to identify and capitalize on our unique talents. By aligning our work with our natural abilities, we tap into our passion and enthusiasm, making it easier to achieve exceptional results. 6. Identifying our key constraints, removing roadblocks to success. The theory of constraints, as outlined in Eliyahu Goldratt's book, The Goal, posits that every system has a bottleneck that limits its overall throughput. By identifying and addressing this constraint, we can significantly improve the system's performance. The author encourages us to apply this principle to our own lives, identifying the key factors that are holding us back from achieving our goals. 7. Escaping technological time traps, reclaiming control over our time. This principle highlights the dangers of technology becoming a master rather than a servant. The author cautions against falling into the trap of constantly checking email, social media, and other digital distractions, urging us to set clear boundaries and reclaim control over our time. He recommends specific strategies for managing email effectively, such as avoiding checking it first thing in the morning and setting aside dedicated time slots for email processing. 8. Slicing and dicing the task, breaking down overwhelming projects. This technique involves breaking down large, complex tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. By focusing on one step at a time, we make the overall project feel less daunting and more achievable. 9. Developing a sense of urgency, acting with purpose and speed. The author emphasizes the importance of cultivating a sense of urgency, taking swift action on our ideas and insights. He advocates for adopting the mantra, "Do it now," using it as a mental trigger to overcome procrastination and propel ourselves forward. 10. Single-handling every task, the power of focus and concentration. This principle advocates for focusing on one task at a time and working on it until completion, avoiding the pitfalls of multitasking. The author argues that multitasking is a myth, as our brains can only truly focus on one complex task at a time. By single-handling our tasks, we significantly improve our efficiency and the quality of our work. Chapter 6. How to End Procrastination. Chapter 6 tackles procrastination as a major obstacle to productivity. The chapter emphasizes the lack of urgency as a primary driver of procrastination and highlights the need to develop a habit of immediate action. It advocates for identifying the most important task, contributing to one's primary goal, and focusing on its completion. The chapter shares the story of Ivy Lee's advice to Charles Schwab, emphasizing the effectiveness of prioritizing and completing tasks sequentially. It underscores the importance of breaking down complex tasks into smaller, manageable steps, drawing parallels with starting a business and writing a book. The author recounts personal experiences in book writing and promotion, highlighting the benefits of consistent effort and overcoming procrastination. The chapter suggests several strategies for overcoming procrastination, considering the negative consequences of inaction, breaking down large tasks, setting deadlines, and working in focused bursts. It emphasizes the importance of having a single person responsible for a project's completion and avoiding orphan projects. The chapter concludes by advocating for a fast tempo in work, moving quickly on ideas and leveraging readily available information to take action promptly. It introduces the concept of creative procrastination, deliberately deciding what not to do to avoid unconsciously procrastinating on important tasks. Chapter 7. The Productive Professional. This chapter focuses on productivity within a professional setting, beginning by defining the concept of a customer as anyone who depends on one's work, including bosses and family members. It stresses the importance of understanding the boss's priorities and aligning one's work accordingly. The chapter discusses the concept of hierarchy in organizations and the importance of recognizing one's position within it. It emphasizes the importance of pleasing the boss and exceeding expectations in order to advance within the hierarchy. The chapter advises against prioritizing coworker relationships over serving the boss's needs and advocates for clear communication with the boss regarding priorities and accomplishments. It cautions against the law of the excluded alternative, which refers to doing well what need not be done at all. The chapter shares an anecdote about a young man who achieved success by consistently demonstrating his willingness to serve his boss's needs. It encourages volunteering for work and seeking opportunities to contribute beyond assigned tasks. The chapter highlights the importance of continuous skill development, emphasizing the impact of reading and learning on professional growth. It shares a personal experience of learning from a leadership manual and outlines 5 key principles of successful teams: clear goals and objectives, clear values, clear plans of action, leading by inspiration, and measuring and celebrating progress. Chapter 8. Productivity in Relationships. Chapter 8 examines productivity within the context of relationships, recognizing the seemingly contrasting nature of the two concepts. It acknowledges the complexity, sensitivity, and emotional aspects of relationships while highlighting the importance of efficiency and results in productivity. The chapter advocates for applying productivity principles to strengthen relationships, particularly through the formation of mastermind groups. It encourages regular meetings with like-minded individuals to share ideas, support each other, and address specific challenges. The author shares examples of successful mastermind groups, highlighting their positive impact on participants' lives and careers. The chapter emphasizes the importance of being fully present and attentive in relationships, suggesting that individuals should prioritize listening and understanding their partner's experiences. It encourages asking follow-up questions and engaging in meaningful conversations to build stronger connections. The chapter extends these principles to professional settings, advocating for open communication and creating a supportive work environment. Conclusion: making a meaningful difference. The concluding chapter reiterates the book's central theme: we all have the potential to make a significant difference in the world. The author encourages us to reflect on our purpose, identify our passions, and create a plan to live a life of meaning and fulfillment. He reminds us that by setting clear goals, organizing our efforts, and continuously striving for excellence, we can achieve extraordinary results and leave a positive legacy. He emphasizes that the pursuit of productivity is not about becoming a workaholic or sacrificing our personal lives. Rather, it's about maximizing our effectiveness so that we can have more time and energy to devote to the things that truly matter. He concludes by encouraging us to embrace our potential, define our purpose, and create a plan to live a life of meaning and fulfillment. This detailed summary, written from my perspective, aims to capture the essence of Get It Done Now. It's a book that has resonated deeply with me, providing practical tools and insights for achieving greater productivity and fulfillment in all aspects of life.